aid deliveries into Gaza to resume after deadly Israeli strikes, but tensions persist. The delicate ceasefire between Israel and Hamas has faced its first major test, with both sides accusing each other of breaking the terms. ITV News correspondent Peter Smith reports on the latest developments. After a wave of deadly strikes by Israeli forces on Sunday, which resulted in the deaths of 2 Israeli soldiers and at least 36 Palestinians, including children, aid deliveries into Gaza were halted. However, the Israeli military has since confirmed that it has resumed enforcing the ceasefire. The US has been actively involved in mediating the situation, with Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and the president's son-in-law Jared Kushner visiting Israel on Monday. The US Embassy confirmed their arrival in Tel Aviv, emphasizing the urgency of the situation. President Donald Trump stated that the ceasefire remains in place and expressed his desire for peace. He suggested that the violence might be attributed to internal conflicts within Hamas, rather than the organization's leadership. Trump also mentioned that the situation is under review, without explicitly stating his stance on the Israeli strikes. Vice President J.D. Vance acknowledged the ongoing challenges, stating that the administration wants to assess the situation firsthand. He hinted at potential future visits to Israel, indicating that the ceasefire negotiations will be an ongoing process. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu instructed the military to take strong action against any ceasefire violations, but did not threaten a return to war. The military claimed that Hamas militants fired upon troops in areas of Rafah city, which are under Israeli control according to the agreed-upon ceasefire lines. Hamas, on the other hand, accused Israel of multiple ceasefire violations and claimed that communication with its units in Rafah has been cut off for months, absolving them of responsibility for incidents in those areas. As the situation remains tense, the international community continues to monitor the ceasefire, with the hope of finding a lasting solution to the conflict.